So tell us about the powder. There's beets in here, but there's other things. So what else do you
Right.
have in here?
So this is primarily a arginine-based nitric oxide pathway product. And your body essentially from nutraceuticals creates nitric oxide from arginine and citrulline,
Yes.
and then also from nitrates and beets. So this formula is what we call our most therapeutic nitric oxide boosting product, in that it uses the right amounts of these precursors, the arginine and the citrulline specifically. It takes a lot for it to be a therapeutic. You need really over the 5 grams of arginine. We use arginine AKG, which is an alpha ketoglutarate, which absorbs much better than the other forms of arginine. We couple it with citrulline, over 2,000 milligrams of citrulline. A lot of products out there use 200 milligrams, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe they don't include it at all, but those are like Batman and Robin. And what they do, when you do them in the right amounts, according to Dr. Boger, Rainier Boger, he showed and demonstrated that when you combine those in the right amounts together, you get a much better sustained release. So we're able to get a 24-hour release of nitric oxide when people will take that ultimate nitric oxide nutrition. We call it UNON, UNON for short. But anyways, that's key. You want to make it 24 hours. So if you take that product properly, you're going to get a real nice, robust nitric oxide boost that you can generate even while you're sleeping.
Now it says on the label to do 1 scoop in the morning and 12 hours later to do another scoop. So customers have asked, will this keep me up at night? So, we're learning about this particular product. Of course, we've had citrulline and arginine products on the shelves for years because a lot of bodybuilders have used them over the years. But in regard to your product, so would it energize somebody at night?
Sometimes, Claudia, it can. So, as we know, everybody's different how they
Everyone's
respond to things, right?
Yes.
There is a small percentage of people that it does. It just jazzes them up. That gives them too much energy in the evening. I actually take it before bed, and most people find that their sleep patterns improve because one of the benefits of arginine is that it also boosts human growth hormone. So that is the
Oh,
hormone that's
right.
helps for restorative sleep. It's what
Yes.
helps to get your melatonin levels straight. And so, actually, for a lot of people, they have just super restful sleep. They wake up in the morning feeling much, much better. So
Mhm.
you just have to let them try it. That one time they're going to know. And so
Right.
we hate that for that one night where they're a little jazzed up, but at least they know. So for those people, they may need to say, you know what, I need to cut it off by a certain time of the day, early afternoon or whatever.
So they can take a scoop earlier in the day for that second scoop. It doesn't have to be 12 hours later, correct?
Correct. So we do want the 2 scoops a day. Ideally, as you mentioned, at least one scoop twice a day is ideal, 12 hours apart. But if for some reason, they have a situation like you're mentioning where they're just too jazzed up, get those 2 scoops in at the same time is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it says you can take 2 in the morning with
Right.
8 ounces of water. Just mix it, and I know it has a nice smell to it.
Yeah, well, that one's,
Oh,
this
that
one I
one's not
just
real
grabbed.
good.
This one
This
is
one here,
mine.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's
one
open so
here,
you can,
yeah, this one here. It smells like kind of like
well,
grape or
it's
fruity. I mean,
berry,
it's
isn't
nice.
it? There's berry and there's
It
citrus,
smells
correct?
nice.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it tastes
Yep.
good. I mean, this is a big thing. A lot of people, if something doesn't taste good, they're not going to, doesn't matter how
It,
good it is for them. They're not going
it's
to
not
do
a
it. But
big
this is a great
it,
tasting product.
it's not a big thing, it's a huge thing. And those ingredients were not easily manipulated to taste good using all the natural things that we use, the flavorings and the natural sweeteners. But to your point, we get a lot of great feedback that it tastes very palatable. And it was important to do it in a powder because powders, when you mix them up in liquid into a liquid, the absorbability goes way up. The physician's desk reference says that you get a 95% absorption rate from a liquid as compared to capsules and tablets. Sometimes those are only 30% absorbed. Plus, we put a complex in there called estrogen, which is a herbal complex of astragalus and ginseng, which
Mhm.
increases the absorption of those amino acids by over 67%. So we're
Wow.
putting it in a liquid, more absorbable. We're adding the estrogen because, as we know, it's not just you're not what you eat. You are what you absorb. So we gotta make sure that people are getting the benefits of these ingredients.
Yes. Yes.